All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, welcome to New Year's Eve and Portfolio Building Live with Terence for Cashflow. Okay, can all of you hear me right now? Okay, hi, Don Quill. Hi, Terence. It's a little bit weird, all right? Saying hi, Terence to Terence, yeah? Okay. All right, hi, Josephine. Welcome back. All right, hi, Dunkel. Okay, we'll just give it a couple of moments for more people to join us on New Year's Eve over here. We probably won't be expecting too much because it is still New Year's Eve, right? No matter what kind of a condition we are, all right. So people are probably having small little parties at their houses, all right, with their families, all right. So I don't want to hold all of you back too much longer as well. Okay, I just wanted to be able to wrap up the portfolio before the final day of the year, right? Because we had a Christmas trading holiday last Friday, so we skipped the session, right? And we also had Friday tomorrow where the market is closed, right? So I just didn't want to miss 2 weeks in a row of updating the portfolio, right? And also bringing to an end 2020 for the public portfolio that we have been doing since, let me check my screen over here, all right, since our very first session in July, all right, where we had our first session on 7th of July, all right, and we have since taken out about 28 trades since our very first session, all right, and we have only one assignment, right? We have only one assignment. Now, so if this is the first time you're joining us as well, all right, this is a public portfolio that we are building, all right, and our sample portfolio that we are using right here is a $100,000 portfolio, all right. So we're building this entire scheme on a $100,000 cash portfolio, all right. And the strategy that we'll be applying, as you can see over here on my Excel sheet, all right, are what we call portfolio puts. Right now, when we talk about portfolio puts, right, we are simply selling a naked put option, right, but we're giving full cash in the deposits, right? Okay, so as margin, we're putting up full cash, right, which means we are ready to own the stocks if we are assigned the stocks, all right? So far, we have only been assigned on the Nokia stocks over here, all right? So we sold a portfolio put on Nokia, which expired on 20th of November, all right? And since then, we have taken the assignment of the stock at $5 a share, all right? So it's a lower end stock over here, all right, with all the more expensive stocks, all right, expiring or closed out with a profits. Okay, all right, now, so I want to add a final stock to the portfolio before the year ends on us over here, all right, and right now, today, yes, even at market highs, all right, even at market highs, I'm still going to put out some exposure to the portfolio. As of right now, we have 4 trade positions plus 1 stock, all right, and we're using about $45,000 of the capital, all right, so that's about $45,000 of our portfolio, right? And we will be closing some positions today, right? And I also want to be adding some positions to prepare the portfolio for 2021. All right. Now, so we're going to officially get started right now. And welcome to all of you who are joining me for this session. All right. If you have enjoyed our session so far that we have been trying to conduct every week, aside from schedule clashes as well as public holidays, all right, do click the like buttons and let me know that you have benefited from these sessions over here. All right, and also, all right, if you feel that you have friends who can benefit from building a portfolio, all right, based on what we do over here on some of the best companies, all right. So what we always do is we keep our risk in check, right? I know it's a year for what we call the momentum traders, right? Where if you hit the momentum stocks, all right, you would have done really well, all right, as you have seen or heard many of your friends who have probably doubled their portfolio, right? But the only problem at the same time is, all right, this musical chair, all right, will end. All right, and we all know that musical chairs will end. All right, but you don't know when it's going to happen. All right, and the music, as long as the music keeps going, everybody's having their fun. All right, but when the music stops, that one person who doesn't have the chair to sit on, all right, is going to left holding the bag. All right, so that's not how I want to invest because I have been doing this for a very, very long time. Yes, I do still make my mistakes every now and then. All right, but it has started to kind of wind down over here. Yeah, all right. So I've stuck to a very conservative, contrarian kind of trading style. All right. So if it fits you, all right, that's great. We can build a portfolio together. If it doesn't, yeah, all right, no harm, no foul. All right, because everybody has a different risk appetite as well as a return appetite. all right? And hopefully you come to appreciate, maybe as how do we say this, as your experience goes on in the markets. All right, now, so without further ado, let's get going. Now, I want to talk about the portfolio add first. Okay, so I want to add the stock to our portfolio before we do any managements for tonight. Market over here. All right, so market has started the final trading session of the year in negative zone. Yeah, all right, in negative zone. All right, so whether we're going to see that final day red, all right, is left to be seen right now. Okay, all right, it's all up in the airs right now. Okay, so hi everyone once again, and we still have a Facebook user. All right, thank you for greeting me by name over here. But if you can help me over here, do click on the link in the post, which is by streamyard.com/Facebook. Right, and just approve Facebook for StreamYard use, and we will be able to see who's leaving a comment over here. All right. I personally like to address all of you by name. All right, and the only way for me to do so is to be able to see your feedback, all right, and your comments, all right, and address you by name. Okay. All right. Now, so as all of us know over here, Intel has done really, really well. All right, with one of the activist investor making a comment. All right, and ouch. All right, I would have added Intel last week if we had a session, if we had a public session. Yeah, all right, but too bad. Okay, just too bad. All right, it's not meant to be. All right, but trades will always come back. Okay, trades will always come back. So I never ever rush into a trade over here. Yeah, okay. All right, so for our public portfolio, we didn't manage to lock into Intel, but definitely with our graduates over here, all right, many of our communities as well as our memberships, our trading membership members have officially not locked out. All right, we're still in the trade right now. Okay, but we are sitting on profits with our Intel trades. Okay, all right. Hi, Sui Heng. Yeah, all right. Hi. Okay, now, so once again, without further ado, let me get to the stock that I want to add today. All right, so markets are really, really high right now. So I want to go defensive again, everyone. I want to go defensive. All right, so the stock that I want to add to my portfolio over here is going to be, Consolidated Edison, everyone. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to add Consolidated Edison, which is a utilities company. All right, so this is a utility company over here with a PE ratio of about 17. All right, it's not exactly severely undervalued, not like when we traded Intel, not like when we traded eBay. All right, okay, but it is not expensive either. All right, and what I really like about it is this. All right, it pays a pretty hefty dividend yield. All right, after all, it's a utility company. All right, so trying to find a 4% dividend return right now, all right, it's rare and far between. Yeah, okay, all right, so it spots a 76.5-cent dividend, all right, and it's paid out every quarterly. Okay, with the next one, should be expecting somewhere down the road in February, I would expect. All right, there we go. All right, 22nd of February. Okay, all right, now, so apart from that, what you're seeing on my screen right now is a weekly chart, all right, and we are sitting at a 3-year weekly low, all right, and if this hits, all right, all right, and now it's the third time over here, if we get a bounce, all right, we may actually be seeing what we call a triple bottom. Yeah, okay, it's pretty rare, all right, on the charts, all right, but we are seeing kind of like a long-term triple bottom over here, all right. Apart from the long-term triple bottom, all right, you're actually seeing the MACD, all right, showing a divergence over here. Yeah, all right, prices aren't exactly going anywhere, right, but the MACD is already oscillating back upwards. Yeah, okay, so that's a pretty good sign in the long term over here. Yeah, okay, all right, so I'm trying to position myself in on the trade. Okay, I don't want to get in too long on this trade because after all, markets have been crazy, and after portfolio dressing in January, all right, that means the end of today, all right, and going to the first week of January, we don't really know how the portfolio managers will want to position their trades. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to pick out a 15th of January expiry, all right, which is about 3 weeks from now, or actually 2 weeks from now. Yeah, okay, so this is a 2-week trade over here, and I'm looking to lock myself in on a $70 strike. Okay, all right, $70 strike over here. So I'm going to sell the $70 put. I'm going to target I'm going to try it first at about 90 cents because the last done price is actually 90 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and place an order for 3 contracts, which is still our standard portfolio size so far, all right, on every stock that we've traded. All right, so I'm going to try to sell this for a 70-cent credit. All right, so there you go. You see my 90 cents over there. All right, it's not biting. All right? It's surely not biting over here. And being the last session of the year, I don't want to hold people back too long, all right? So I'm going to do some changes and give it a shot. Oh man, as you all can see, I moved it to 85 over here, but they're not giving. All right, they're not giving. Oh, we're done. All right, I'm done at 85, everyone. Yeah, okay, so I'm done at 85. So let me show all of you so we can verify this, right, and then get moving after that. All right, so if all of you can see on my screen at 41 minutes over here, which is right now on the clock, all right, I've sold the ED January 15, all right, 2021, 70 puts over here. All right, I've sold 3 of them at 85 cents credit. Okay, 3 of them at 85 cents credit. So let's add this to our portfolio over here before doing some portfolio management, okay? All right. Hey. Oops. Hang on, everyone. Let me just copy. And then insert. This is trade number 29 that we're adding on over here. All right, so consolidated Edison, 15th of January, same date. Right, we do have a couple of trades expiring on 15th of January. Right, so 31st of December. Right, we did this for 85 cents credit. Yeah. All right, now, so that will bring us $255 in cash flow. All right, and it will require a margin or deposit of $21,000. Now, so why $21,000? That means if I'm assigned the shares, I have to buy 300 shares, which is 3 option contracts, which is 300 shares at $70 a piece. So 300 shares at $70, that will be worth $21,000 of ED shares over here. Okay. All right. So that's how it works and how we trade with portfolio puts. Okay. All right. Now, so I'm going to do some portfolio checks right now, and we have a CPB trade over here. All right, which is Campbell Soup. All right, Campbell Soup. Now, let's see what we have done so far. It's going to bring us the charts over here. All right, we got in on this trade at on 11th of December, actually. Yeah, all right, on 11th of December. Yeah, okay, so we had a pretty decent up move on the stock over here. All right, so let's go. All right, so 11th of December, the price of the stock was around $47. All right. So $47 was when we entered our portfolio puts, all right? And as you can see, the stock didn't really do much, yeah, all right? For about 3 weeks now, all right? The stock has barely done much at all, all right? So we are sitting about $1 higher, all right? $1 higher. So let's go and check our premiums right now. So we have the 15th of January, $47 put option, all right? If I take it today, all right, it's probably going to be able to close at 60 cents. Yeah, all right, 60 cents. So let's see how much we have done the trade for over here. All right, we sold this for 205. All right, 205. So that would be about a 6 weeks trade over here. And we are about 2/3 of the way right now. Yeah, okay, we are about 2/3 of the way, 7, 14, 21, 6, 12, 18. All right, we are about there. So I'm just going to keep this position open right now. All right, so we're still, not ahead of the curve. All right, so I'm happy to continue to wait on, all right, and collect the final 65 cents or 60 cents that is still available for this trade. Now, the next one I want to look at is Kroger. All right, I've opened Kroger before we had our Christmas break. All right, and we got in on 18th of December. All right, if I'm not wrong, the stock did went up by $1. All right, since then. All right, when we got in on the trade, it's about $30.50. All right, and we sold the 18th of December. Sold the 15th of January. All right, pardon me, the $30 puts. All right, we sold it for 43 cents credit. All right, and right now it's sitting and worth about 16 cents. All right, 16 cents. Now, so because my portfolio is still not too exposed right now, I'm more than happy to keep this position open. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to keep it over the new year. Now, the next one we're going to look at is ADM. All right, where we open it on the same day. All right, so ADM, 48 puts for 80 cents. All right, so let's have a look. All right, ADM 48 puts. All right, today it's worth about 30 cents right now. All right, we sold it for 80 cents. So we are a little bit ahead of the curve. 48. We're about $50 right now. This trade seems fine. All right. And since we don't have too much trades to open up right now with an overvalued market, all right, I'm just going to keep it as it is. All right. I'm going to keep it as it is, everyone. So I'm not going to do anything with what I have. All right. Now, the final one that we're going to talk about is the volatility index. All right. So if all of you are aware, I did do a portfolio hedge just in case the market went crazy. All right, and we sold the $20 VIX put option for 17th of Feb. All right, and we got, how much did we get for it? About $1. All right, and right now it is worth 90 cents. All right, so if you close it today, all right, you will have to pay about 90 cents. So we are up a little. All right, we're up a little despite market going much higher and making new highs when we did this trade early of December. Yeah, okay, so volatility has not fallen. That's one thing you know for sure. All right, and that's definitely a sign of danger that is still lurking in the market, all right, because as market trend higher, we all should be seeing volatility drop as people get more complacent. But it clearly shows that some of the professionals are not ready to get too happy about the market movements right now. Okay, now, so it seems like unexpectedly, I'm not doing any management. I'm going into the new year with 5 open positions plus 1 stock. All right, okay, now, so we have, as of what we have done so far, all right, collected about $6,100 and $6,119 in cash flow since we've started in July. Yeah, okay, all right. So it's nothing too stellar, okay, but we did miss a couple of weeks because of holiday session. All right, so I may have to relook at how I handle this portfolio, which means I'll probably have to announce even new positions that I'm opening, despite not being able to run the session on a week-to-week basis. Right. So these are some of the plans and ideas that I have for this portfolio going into 2021. Right. So it is a little under my expectations. Yeah. Okay. But we will be improving the performance and also the amount of trades that we'll be taking out. All right. Going to 2021. Yeah. Right. The first year end of this public portfolio will, of course, be at the end of June 2020. Right. So we're still, we're about halfway there. Right. We're about halfway there, everyone. All right, we have another half the way to go. Yeah. All right, we have another half the way to go. Now, so we have some time left. All right, I'm moving pretty fast today. All right, so once again, if you have just joined us, thank you very much for joining me on New Year's Eve over here. If you are not aware, today is a full day of trading. All right, today the US market is open for the full day. Yeah. All right, now, so if you aren't heading anywhere out, all right, you can't be having sorry, pardon me for that. Okay, you can't be drinking too heavily out there right now this year. Okay, now, so if you want to stay sober and you want to be watching the markets, it is open all the way till, is it 4? Yeah, all right, I think it's 4 a.m. All right, so it's a full day of market trading over here. Don't expect too much volumes to be going around unless a sell program triggers the market, all right? But it's very unlikely that this is going to happen, all right? But yes, it is a full day of trading. Now, I have some time left over before I end the session. So if any of you have questions that you want to throw out, please feel free to throw out in the comments over here for this session. Okay, I'll just leave it open for a while right now, all right? Right, and of course, I'll be more than happy to share, all right, that we are closing out the year with our 5 latest batches of mentorships, mentees over here that we have launched with Fast Track mentorships, ending the experience so far with about 100% profitability, all right, which means every trade that we have done since they have joined us since September to October, right, has been winning trades for them, or they're sitting on winners right now at this moment. All right. So despite being a tough market, all right, as many people are expecting, the lack of opportunities, but we are still inking out good trades out there. All right. So this is something that I'm more than happy to share. All right. It isn't going to be like that all the time. All right, because we do apply trade management actions. Right, if a trade goes wrong to turn them profitable, right? But the last couple of months, right, despite it being hard for other players in the market, we have yielded some pretty good results actually. Seems like a quiet night again for this public session. All right, hi Zoe. All right, yes, Zoe. All right, so let me put up Zoe's question over here. Okay, all right, hi Zoe. Yes, in this public session that I'm running every Friday originally, when the markets are open, all right, what I do is I intend to build a portfolio using option selling techniques rather than outright stock ownership, right? So yes, you got it right. I'm selling a naked put, right? But I'm putting up full cash when I do this, all right? No worries, no worries. All right, now, so I'm putting up full cash when I'm doing this portfolio. So which means I'm not leveraged, all right? I'm not using any margin at all. All right, if I'm assigned the stock, I would actually be able to pick up the stock because I've allocated the capital required to do so. Yeah, right. So that will be the main difference of why it's called a portfolio put, rather than what is commonly known as a naked put. Right. Once again, if you are new with us over here and you want to understand more about different option strategies that are being thrown out there, especially as a newbie to options investing, right, you can head over to our website, www.impossibleinvestors.com, right, and you'll see a project that we have run over there called Project Options Cashflow. All right, it is a 30 days options e-course where we provide a daily video training on different option strategies over the course of 30 days. Right, so you're more than well equipped over here, and the best part is it's absolutely free. Right, it's absolutely free, everyone. All right, so go ahead and enjoy those sessions. All you need to do is opt yourself in. Yeah. Right. Oops. Sorry, I was in the wrong mode. Oh no. Don't count. All right. So EDs, I have no idea. Let me have a look. What has happened? So EDs. Let me show you what he's trying to say over here. So Donkel over here is trying to say that, oh, Terence, ED's premiums right now has dropped to about 75 cents, right? Because the stock has gone up. When we did the trade, the stock was negative. It was red, all right? Barely red, but it's still red, all right? And right now it's up about 20 cents. So that's why you see the premiums dropping off, all right? Now, so options can be seen as what we call a risk asset. So as the stock goes higher, all right, the risk on the portfolio puts that we're selling actually goes down. That's why the pricing of the option goes down as well. Right. In this case, Donkel, you can just place the order and let the broker work it for you. Yeah, right. Place the order, let the broker work it for you. In a market like where we are right now, you don't want to be chasing the market. Yeah. Okay. Don't chase it for premiums. Yeah. Okay. Let it come to you. Right. There is no rush into trying to get a trade right now in such overvalued markets. Yeah. Okay. So leave it and watch, and maybe you'll get filled in an hour or two later. All right, awesome. Anyone else with any other questions that you want to fill out over here before we end off for today? All right, Anthony. Let me just see. Hang on, EL. I saw your question, but I saw Anthony's one, so I'm just going to address Anthony. All right, thank you, Anthony. All right, no worries. All right, Happy New Year. All right, Happy New Year, because we won't be hanging on all the way till midnight, of course. All right, so let's wish everyone a Happy New Year ahead in advance. All right, so EL, I have your question from YouTube. All right, thank you for joining us from YouTube. All right, yes, EL. All right, I have been thinking about how to structure trades over here for PFE. All right, I'm just not too keen on buying the shares outright. Okay, but I do foresee that there is a chance of a large up move because of the profitability based on the huge orders like what you're mentioning. right? But if there is a shortfall, the market may sell it off instead, right? So I would like to use a combination of option strategies to be able to benefit from this, right, with a much more limited risk profile. So if you are part of our Ultimate Option Sellers trading membership, right, I will be preparing a report, right, for the start of the year, detailing the option strategy that I'll be adopting. All right, so what I'm actually adopting is a strategy with about a $400 risk, right, with unlimited upside potential. Okay, so that's what I'm designing right now, and I'm waiting for the market to allow me to do that, right? And when the opportunity comes, right, that's the risk and reward profile that I'm entailing, a $400 risk for unlimited upside over here, right? So if I get it right, that's awesome, all right? But if I'm wrong, all right, all I'm risking over here is about $400 per 100 shares, all right? $400 risk on every 100 shares over here, all right? So personally, if I'm looking at the stock, I will be a little bit concerned, because it can go up really hugely or it can disappoint really badly. So either way you look at it, because as we all know, Pfizer, yes, they are one of the drug producers, but there is already competition coming in, right? We have AZN, right, and we have Sinopharm, which are all approved today. Yeah. Tio, all right. As I mentioned earlier in the session, I don't like chasing Intel. Yeah, right. Intel has had this up move over here because of a sudden activist investor. All right. So whether it's going to cool off after a while, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. So I'm just going to wait and see for a little bit longer. All right. So much like if it gaps down, I don't want to enter immediately when it gaps down. All right. I want to let it run a few days and settle before I decide my next move. All right, so right now Intel has jumped up. All right, so I want to wait a couple of days before I do so. Yeah, all right. The right time to position into this trade is before the news, not getting in and rushing to get in after the news, right? Because all he did was make a statement. Yeah, all right. Whether it's going to bring further results, nobody's going to know. Yeah, all right. Nobody's going to know. All right. So not too keen on that. Yeah, all right. Not too keen on that. If I am keen and the right time comes, all right, you'll definitely see me putting it into this public portfolio over here, right? Yes, you can see that's definitely one of our staples, right? We have made money from it like one, right? Let's see, Intel 1, 2, all right, 3, 4, right? We made money on it like 4 times over here, all right? 4 times since we started, right? So that's definitely one of my favorites, in terms of an income stock over here for my portfolio. Right, so if the right time comes, you're definitely going to be seeing me add onto this portfolio. All right, we're right on the dot right now. So thank you very much once again for joining me in the final session of 2020 for Portfolio Building Live with Terence for Cashflow. This is our public session, and I aim to do as much as I can to continue to provide all of you these public sessions going into 2021. Right, but we are very actively trying to do something different in 2021 for the benefit of all keen investors and traders. All right, something that no one else is willing to break the frontier. All right, and that's gonna take up a lot of my time trading. All right, almost every day of the week. Right, with our subscribers and our members over here. Right, so hopefully I'll still be able to allocate some time over here. Right, and if I do, I'll definitely be more than happy to assist and build portfolios together with all of you for more and greater cash flows. Right, so Happy New Year once again. All right, as we end off today's session and the final session of 2020. All right, and I'll see all of you. All right, in 2021. All right, I'll see all of you next year. All right, which is our next session next week. Yeah, all right. So same time, back to the usual time on Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Singapore time. All right, I'll see you next Friday in 2021, everyone. All right, enjoy your festive weekend. All right, happy holidays, and I'll see you in 2021. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Remember to help me share the videos, all right, if you have not done so yet. Okay, happy holidays, everyone. Bye-bye.